Hello. In this video, we're going to talk about learning the notes on the fretboard and just kind of going through open to 12 on all the strings and trying to identify a few different patterns to help you remember what note you're playing and how to, if you're just randomly playing a note, let's say the sixth fret on the G string, you know that that is C sharp or D flat. So let's talk about the open string. So we have the sixth string, which is E. Fifth string is A. Fourth string is D. Third string is G. Second string is B. And the first string is another E. So we have two E strings, a low E and a high E. Those notes are different pitches. One's low, one's high, but they're the same letter name, an E. Those are called octaves. When you have a same note, different pitch, you can call that an octave. And there's actually an E in between those two E's. We have the lowest note we can play on the guitar, the sixth string open, E. We have middle E, second fret, D string, and then first string open, which is just E again. So octave, that comes from the major scale. So an octave, think of 8, octave, meaning that 8 notes we have a repeat. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, 1 and 8 are the same. Let me say that again. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. The first note and the 8th note are the same. 8 tones apart in the major scale, so they're octaves. Basically, I just want you to remember an octave is the same note, but it's a different pitch. So another example of that, on our 12th fret on all the strings, on the 12th fret, that's where the guitar repeats itself. So the octave of the open string is on the 12th fret. And that's confusing because that's the 12th fret. It's not on the 8th fret. And that's because the guitar and all of music is divided into 12 half steps or half tones. I want to use the term half step because the word tone is a different term that we use to describe the specific sound. So when I say tone, I'm talking about the sound itself. So I can play a warmer tone on this guitar, or I can play a brighter tone on this guitar. So if I play close to the bridge, that's a brighter sound. It's kind of tinny, more trebly sounding. And as I get closer to the neck, it sounds more full and bassier. I like to describe it as warm and bright. Other musicians might call this sound dark, bright, and dark. I think that's okay. I've always just used the terms bright and warm. But warm and dark usually refer to the same thing. Okay, backing up back to the open string, and then the guitar repeating at the 12th fret, because we have 12 half steps. We have open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's where that E is repeating. Okay, let me just name these notes here. Okay, so we have E is open, F is always going to be 1 fret above E. 1 fret above F, we're going to call that F sharp or G flat. 3rd fret is G. 4th fret is G sharp or A flat. 5th fret is A. 6th fret is B flat. It's usually always called B flat, except when it's not. You can call it A sharp or B flat. 7th fret is B. 8th fret is C. 9th fret is C sharp or D flat. 10th fret is D. 11th fret is D sharp or E flat. And 12th fret is E. Okay, let's do a little easier way of playing that by just saying the natural notes. Natural notes means we're not going to have any sharps or flats. We're just going to say the musical alphabet, which is the musical alphabet goes from A to G and then repeats A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Usually we learn C major first, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, because there's no sharps or flats. Those are the white keys on the piano. And if you want to learn other scales, it's best to start off with the major scale, because you can alter that major scale to get the other minor scales. Okay, back to the 6th string. We're going to name all the natural notes. So I'm going to start on E, and then when I get back to 12, that's going to be E again. So you can just say the alphabet with me, the musical alphabet that is. So 6th string, open, E. 1st fret is F. 3rd fret is G. 5th fret is A. 7th fret is B. 8th fret is C. 10 is D. And 12 is E again. So, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. If I were to summarize what I just did, an easy way to remember it is E and F and B and C are the only notes that are a half step apart. A half step on guitar is 1 fret. So E to F is 1 fret, and then B to C is 1 fret. All the other notes have 2 frets in between them. And that's going to be true no matter where you are on the guitar. So if you want to play this E, you can tell yourself, all right, I know this 9th fret on G is an E, so that means that 1 fret above E is F. Okay, so let's back up a little bit again. So again, we have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. E and F and B and C are the only 2 notes that are 1 fret apart. So the first notes we learn are E, F, G, and B, C, D. So E, F, open 1, just a half step away. E to F. Then B to C, just 1 fret away. They'll always be 1 fret apart. So if you know that F on the 6th fret B string is right here, you can use the process of logic to say, okay, well, F is on 6, that means 1 fret below, E is going to be there, a half step below. Okay. So we have 2 E strings. That means no matter what fret we're playing on each string, they're going to be the same exact fret. I'm sorry, same exact note. So we have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. So since they're the same, they start on the same note, E, the same fret, the parallel around, is going to be the same fret as well, just different pitches. Different pitch. It's going to be First string is high, sixth string is low. So if you know what note you're on the first string, you can say, all right, well, that's going to be the same on the sixth string as well. They're the same note. They're the same letter on each string. So let's talk about how to tune a guitar. Of course, we all have our headstock tuners, which have been a lifesaver for us all. But for the most of history, guitarists do not have headstock tuners, so they had to tune by ear. The way they would tune is they would find the same note on those strings and tune the strings together. Okay, what does that mean? Well, we talked about the notes on the sixth string, and we talked about the open strings. So the open strings are E, A, D, G, B, E. But you've already noticed, well, hey, we played all of those notes on the first string. And then once we get to the 12th fret, those notes keep on going up again. So we played E. F is 1 fret higher. Then we know F to G, that's a whole step. So G is on the 3rd fret. And then A is on the 5th fret. What is the 5th string? The 5th string is A. So those two notes are unison. They're the exact same pitch. They should be. They might sound a little different, but that's because we've got a low string, the E string is a little thicker than the 5th string, and then the 5th string is vibrating open. I'm not putting my finger down on the string. So it vibrates or resonates a little clearer, more freely. Okay, so how do we tune the 4th string? We find D on A. So 5th string A. We go A, B. B is on the 2nd fret. C is on the 3rd fret. And then D is on the 5th fret again. So 5th fret A is D. It's the same pitch as the 4th string open. We have 2 Ds there. Okay, so this is where the guitar gets really cool. So I went on the 6th string, I went to the 5th fret, and that's A. And then on A, I went to the 5th fret, and that's D. Okay, so let's just add that math to where I was on the 6th string. So here's A, then I went up 5 frets, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. So on the 10th fret, I'm playing D on the 6th string. That pitch is unison with the 4th string open. They're the exact same note. They sound a little different because we have 4th string is open, it's a smaller string. 6th string is thicker, and also there's less string to vibrate. So the 4th string has a lot of string to vibrate. The whole string is vibrating. Right here, when I play this, only from here to here is vibrating. So that makes the tone different. I'm sure most of you are like, oh, the 4th string open sounds better. Yeah, they're different. They're the same note, but the tone is different, the timbre is different, you might call that. Okay, so we made it to the D string. D, 4th string open. D, E is on the 2nd fret. F is on the 3rd fret. G is on the 5th fret. Okay, so 3rd string open is G. That's on the 5th fret of the 4th string. Okay, now let's do all that other math that we just did to the 6th string. Okay, so on the A string, 5th string, is A. We go A, B, C, D. Up 5 frets is D. So let's go up 5 on A. So here's 5th fret A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. So I'm on the 10th fret. Now the 10th fret A is G. 3rd string open is G. Those are the same exact notes. Okay, if we remember, 10th fret E is D. Let's go up 5 frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm on the 15th fret now, on the 6th string, and that's G. Those are actually unison, but again, the tone is different for all those same reasons. Look how much string is vibrating. Not very much string. Oops. Not very much string is vibrating. And then our 3rd string is open, so it sounds cleaner, almost to our ears. Okay, now to tune the 2nd string, we have to find B on the G string. B is actually on the 4th fret. This is where it gets confusing for some people, just because it's not 5 on all the strings. On the 3rd string, we have G is 3rd string open, A is on the 2nd fret, and B is on the 4th fret. 1 fret higher is C. B and E have a nicer sound together. They can harmonize easier with chords. So that's why we tune the guitar in this way. E, A, D, G, B, E. The guitar is basically tuned to E. I think of it as it's tuned to E minor, but you can relate it to any of the open strings. I like to think of the guitar as, when I'm writing a song, I usually write in one of the main keys of the open strings, because I like using open strings in my songs. So 4th fret G is B. Okay, so let's see where we were. 5th fret D is G. Now let's go up 4 frets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So G, A, B. That's the 2nd string open. Unison. Okay, so let's do that. Here's 10th fret A is G. Go 4 frets up. So here's G. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm on 14th fret A. That's the 2nd string open. And then on the B, we return to tuning the guitar on the 5th fret. So we have B, C, D, E. Okay, so let me just now go really slowly. I'm going to play open to 12 on all the strings, and I'm just going to say the natural notes and see if you can with me, okay? All right, 6th string, open, E. Now we're just going to go through the alphabet from E to E on the 12. Okay, remember, E and F are 1 fret apart, and the only other set of notes is B and C. E and F and B and C are the only 2 notes that are 1 fret apart. Every other note is 2 frets. We call that a whole step. So music is divided into whole steps and half steps. That's how we get our major scale. Let me just, before we start our exercise, this is what a major scale sounds like. I'll play the 1st and 6th string. So we have our tonic note. We'd go up a whole step. Next is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Okay, this is again a major scale. So we have our starting note, go up a whole step. Next, up a whole step. Next, up a half step. Okay, next, up a whole step. Good. Another whole step. One last whole step. And then a half step to get back to our starting position. Okay, that's the major scale. What is maybe a little weird about that is I played it on just one string, and then I went back down. But a lot of times you might play the A major scale. This is usually the beginner scale that you first learn. Okay. And that's the exact same thing that I just did, except I went up just one string. On this other scale, I went all the strings, and I played 2 octaves. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Okay, that's the major scale. So the whole point of that was the major scale is built upon whole steps and half steps, and it's the same order every time for a major scale. That's you're starting on, open. So you go up whole step, half step, whole, half. So whole, half, whole, half. Whole, half, whole, half. That's the major scale. Okay? Next one. All right, sorry. Let's go back to, we're going to play our natural scale, open to 12, on all the strings. All right, and I want you to say the note with me, or try to guess before I say it. I'm going to try to go slow. I've already done the 6 strings, so maybe you've caught on a little bit, but we're going to start there again. So 6 string, that note is, you're right, it's E. Okay. Where's F? F is 1 fret above E. Where's G? G is 2 frets above. We go a whole step. Okay? I'm on G on 3rd fret. Where's A? 5th fret. Next is B. Where's B? Up 2 frets. 7th fret. B and C are only 1 fret away. So C is on 8th fret. D is on 10. And E is on 12 again. So the natural notes on the E string, both of the E strings, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, now let's do it on A. A. Okay, we're just going through the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay, remember, E and F, 1 fret apart, and B and C are 1 fret apart. Every other note is 2 frets apart. 1 fret is called a half step. 2 frets is a whole step. 5th string is A. A, B is 2 frets up. C, 3rd fret. D, 5th fret. E, 7th fret. F, on the 8th fret. G, 10, and then A, 12th fret. So the natural note scale on the 5th string, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. I'm trying to sing with it because I need to improve my voice, and you always want to internalize what you're hearing. And the best way to confirm what you're hearing in your mind is correct is to sing the actual notes. And you don't have to do it perfectly, but you want to find that pitch with your voice. Okay, let's go fourth string. Let's go a little faster. So we have fourth string is D. Okay, where's E? Second fret. F, third fret. G, fifth fret. Went ahead. A is on the 7th fret. Next is B. B is on the 9th fret. Whereas C is on 10. D, 12. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. You can even go backwards if you like. D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D. All right, third string. Third string is G. G, A, 2nd fret. Where's B? B is on 4th fret. Where's C? 5th fret. Where's D? 7th fret. E, 9th fret. F, 10. G, 12. Fuller, the pit bull, thinks this is pretty boring, and he's sleeping. So, I hope you're not sleeping. Okay, let's go. I don't want you to fall asleep. All right. Second string is B. So where's C? C's on the 1st fret. Next comes D. Right there. E. 5th fret. F. 6. G. It's on the 8. A. It's on the 10. And then where's B? On the 12. So we already did E, the 1st string, because we did the 6th and the 1st string at the same time. So the last tip that I just want to give you when you're learning the notes on guitar, and you want to memorize where these other notes are, is you can have a tuner on and just help you remember. So like whenever you're on the 7th fret, on the 4th string, you know that's A. So there's plenty of other patterns that we can go through, but I think this is just the starter lesson to help you identify what these notes are. So, good luck. Go slow. Play your scales. Listen to this video. Slow it down. Try to play along with this video as well. And I would have your headstock tuner just have it on when you're practicing, so you can try to commit some of these notes to memory, because they don't change unless we change our tuning. And you can do that, but that changes everything as well. So start with standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E. Learn the natural notes, and then you can start to do the accidentals, which are the sharps and flats, or the black keys on the piano, the notes in between that we were jumping over. Any questions? Okay. How's Fuller doing? How's Fuller doing? Where'd he go? Well, let's get him in here. Trying to flip the camera. I guess I can't. Fuller, say hi. Okay. He needs to go on a walk. All right. Good luck. Bye.